entropy, Guinea impurity, and information gain. Now, we use these two methods for purity split, and we use information gain for how the futures how the futures are selected. Now, let's talk about entropy. I'm not going to derive the formula here. Let us understand the formula. Entropy formula is given by H of S is equal to minus P plus log to the base 2 P plus minus P minus log P minus to the base 2. So this is our entropy formula. Suppose here we have a feature 1. Okay, let us say we have a feature 1 here, and here probability plus means it is yes, and P minus means probability of no. All right, now let us take a feature F1 here. Now we have two categories here, C1 and C2. Let us say we have a total number of outputs with 6 yes and 3 no's. Let us split in such a way that this will be our impurity split, 3 yes and 3 no, and this one with purity split saying that 3 yes and 0 no's. We must be careful here. This 6s must be summation of 3s plus 3s, and this 3n should be summation of this 3n and this 0n. Okay, now let us try to write the entropy formula for this feature 1 and 2 categories. Now let us write the entropy formula here. By using the entropy formula, I'm trying to discuss this problem. So entropy H of S is equal to, here, minus P plus is probability of yes, right? Now I'm trying to write this entropy for this. So probability of yes for this will be divided by 6, okay, because 3 plus 3, let me just put it in the numbers only, 3 plus 3, and probability of S will be 3 by 3 plus 3, and log base 2, and here we have again P plus will be 3 by 6, that will be 1 by 2, right, minus minus. Now again here probability of no will be again the same thing, 3 plus 3 numerator will be 3. Okay, now log base 2, here it will be again 1 by 2. Okay, now this will become 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay, now after solving we'll get here h of s is equal to h of s is equal to 1. Now when we get entropy is equal to 1, then that is called as impure impurity split. Now this is impurity split. Now let us apply the same thing for the second category here. Now our formula entropy h of s is equal to, here probability of yes will be 3 plus 0 to the numerator 3 log to the base 2 3 by 3, that will be 1. Okay, anyway I'll write 3 by 3 minus probability of no will be 3 plus 0, numerator will be 0. Now log to the base 2 and it will be 0 by 3. Now after solving this we'll get an entropy h of s will be equal to 0. So for a pure split we'll get entropy is equal to 0. So this is purity split. Now let us draw the graph by using probability and entropy. Now let us take the probability p plus and p minus in this x-axis, and let us take entropy on y-axis. Now we have probability from 0 to 1, right? And similarly we have entropy from 0 to 1. Now when our probability is 0, we have our entropy also 0, right? Now when our entropy is 1, we have our probability which is equal to 0.5, Similarly, we have purity split when it is no. So when we are having a probability 100%, that is probability 1, then also our entropy is 0. So we can draw a graph like this. Sorry. So we can draw a graph. This is also not good. Okay. So this is how our graph looks like. So this is about entropy.